Good morning, New Life. My name is Robin Cao. It's like a general Cao's chicken. I'm a PhD student at KU Med, and I'm been coming to New Life for almost a year now. Usually, I like cooking and trying new recipe, find on Pinterest, and I like sourdough bread making. I just find it really challenging and fun. So I originally was from China, so I was born in China. So growing up, I never really heard of Christ and who the Christianity. I just never heard of it. And then I went to a pharmacy school for 2 years in Harbin, and I meet some missionaries overseas, and they actually know my sister. So my sister actually became a believer first. And I don't remember, but my sister said you will make fun of me for believing in something that's unseen, because I have always been a science mind. So then I went to Harbin and I met the Christian couple that my sister knew. And through them, I think I get to know what it means to follow Christ. Over the years, I just really see how God has guided me through all that. And I feel I had the knowledge of who Christ is, but the past 10 years in the States have really helped me to have a personal experience with Christ. From 2021 fall to 2022 was a really hard year for me spiritually. I think I just struggled a lot. I struggled with my own desire and surrendering to the Lord. And I just feel if God is real, in my head. It's always a struggle for me is to say, is God really real or God does not, it's just all my imagination. I feel here people comes so natural to them, to God is real, because there's so much even language built into it, God bless you, I will pray. But in China, I feel people are more scientifically built. When I was growing up, my teacher said there's no God. We are just made out of cells, electric and thundering, and here's human beings. So that was a struggle of mine. So I remember having a really a conversation with a really good friend of mine, and I would say what if God does not exist? And she said Robin, I think you know God do exist. God does exist. The issue is you don't want to surrender into Him. And I was just in my heart, I know I can't deny God's presence in my life. I never see Him. I never physically see Him, but I see His hand guiding me through step by step. I see His promises never goes empty. And I just realizing I have to make the decision. I either need to acknowledge Him being the King and let Him surrender to Him, or I have to go my own way, and pretending He doesn't exist. And I think that's when I realizing I need to acknowledge Him being the King of my life, rather just because I want to do my own thing, so I pretending He doesn't exist, because I know I cannot deny His existence. Because you just know there's the fruit of the Spirit, is the generosity, the kindness, and the gentleness, and the acceptance of who you are as a person. And there's no shame that you don't ever have to measure up, because you're already enough because of what Christ has done.